All right, let's bring this on in. Hey. All right. Test 1 2 1 2. How we sound? We sound pretty good. All right. So we got ourselves a couple drafts left to do. So I am going to finish that. Then we are going to open all the packs that we've earned. And then who knows? Maybe some brewing. Maybe we'll do some jumpstart. Maybe we'll even go over my content plan for the next, I don't know, like month, 2 month kind of transitionary period. So, anyways, let's get to it. So, give me just a moment here. Just need to get my chat monitoring going, and then we can get started. Real easy. All right, sweet. So, let's get to it. We have, let's take a look, 2 draft tokens and 4 jump in tokens. So we're going to use our 2 draft tokens first. So let's get to it. Hey, Spud. All right. So we've done, I think, like 5 drafts so far, 2 of which we got up to 6 wins. A couple of them we scrubbed out pretty hard. So hopefully these last 2 are going to be some good games. Let's hope. Nope. That was pretty quick. Nice. I'm gonna get a little bit of music going. Better than just listening to blankness, right? So let's see here. Da 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 da. There we go. This should do nicely. In case you are unaware, I am a huge fan of Skyrim's music. Consuming Aberration, Midnight Snack, Dragon Trainer, Garrick's Uprising, Mild-Mannered Librarian, Swiftfoot Boots, Prideful Parent, Uncharted Voyage, Infestation Sage Bushwhack, Treetop Spinner. You know what? I've been having a lot of luck with green, so I think we're going to start with green. And Treetop Spinner is a pretty good way to open up. Angel of Finality, really good card. Felling Blow is pretty cool too. Big Fin Bouncer. Macabre Waltz, Soul Shackled Zombie. Well, we don't know what second color we want to go into yet, so we're just going to take another spinner. I've had a lot of luck with the Treetop Snare Spinner so far. That's kind of the thing is, with Foundations is, if you don't, like, open a bomb, it can... I wouldn't want to say it can mean, like, the end of your run prematurely, but it definitely really increases your chances if you just open 1 or 2 bomb creatures. But I guess that could be said for almost any draft format. Let's see, Self-Reflection, Bolt Wave, Garrick's Uprising. Gather Command is really good. Gutless Plunder, Macabre Waltz. Stab is really strong too. We could go into Green-Black. Green-Black could be useful. And Stab is really good removal. So let's start angling that way. Really good art on Stab too. Almost looks like it was taken from Lord of the Rings. The way the smoke comes off of that dagger there. Just waiting for that pack to come around. There we go. Ooh, Aetherize. That's a good card. Burnished Heart, Healer's Hawk, Prideful Parent, White Terror, Burgle Rat. Ooh, Bite Down. Bite Down's a really good removal. Yeah, I think we'll take the Bite Down. Now we just need to get some more death-touching creatures or big creatures to really capitalize on Bite Down. I'm finding that green is a really strong color in this format. Ooh, Youthful Valkyrie, Revenge of the Rats, Elfsworn Giant, that's a really good card. Yeah, we'll take that. Here, I need to actually tone down the music a little bit. It's a little loud. There we go. That sounds better. Alright, so far so good. Let's see what we got here. Dauntless Veteran, Battle Song, Elemental's Adept, Infestation Sage is a decent one-drop. Dwynen's Elite. Makes an elf if you have elves. Elfsworn Giant again. I'll take 2 of those. I see no problem with that. Seems like green is getting passed over a little bit. Okay, Time Stop, Dreadwing Scavenger, Boots, Heir Apparent, Big Fin Bouncer, Thrill Possibility, Gnarlid Colony. Gnarlid Colony or the Jungle Hollow, both those would be pretty good. I think we want to go with the Gnarlid Colony though. Okay, next is Inspiring Call. Draw a card for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Nah. Fake Your Own Death, Beastkin Ranger, another Gnarlid. I think Fake Your Own Death is really good. It's a combat trick, and it can save you a creature. Bushwhack, yeah. Alright, we have Macabre Waltz. Another Macabre Waltz. Take the Aetherize. Revenge. Actually, take the Glooming Barrier instead of Revenge of the Rats. In a swamp. Alright. Oh, Slagstorm. That's a good card. Empyrean Eagle. Wardens of the Cycle. Banner, Swiftfoot Boots, Hawk. We got Soul Shackle, Burgle Rat, Wary Thespian. I think I want the Warden, honestly. The Slagstorm's really good, but it's not in my colors. Another Aetherize, Stromkirk Blood Thief, Immolator, got Infestation Sage, Zombie, another Stab. I think we probably want another Stab. Removal, very, very important. Getting synergies is good, but getting removal is just a little bit better. And having a 1-mana removal like Stab is really strong. This is the only bad part about doing a draft. Like doing like a normal draft is having to wait for people to send you cards. Bot draft is a little bit better because you don't have to wait on anyone. Sun Blessed Healer, cool card. Let's see, Rabbit's Amulet, make your move. Crypt Feaster looks decent. Yeah, I think I'll take the Crypt Feaster. What do we got here? Ooh, Arbiter of Woe. That could be good. And it's in my colors. Midnight Snack, Fake Your Own Death. Yeah, I think give me the Arbiter of Woe. Let's see. What we got here? We got a Marauding Blight Priest. That's a decent card. Yeah, we'll take that. I would love to do like an actual in-person draft. That would be a lot of fun. Here we go. All right, we have Mocking Sprite. Sanguine Siphon is a good low mana spell. How many creatures do we have? Two. Just two 2-drops so far. Beastkin Ranger. Yeah, I think the Beastkin Ranger is a little bit better. Let's see. Nothing really good here. I guess the Dwynen's Elite. It could be good if we draft enough elves. Revenge of the Rats. Crypt Feaster. Fake Your Own Death. Yeah, I think I'll take another Fake Your Own Death. It's a good card. Alright, just waiting for that pack to come on through. Alright, what do we got here? Soul Shackle Zombie or Wary Thespian? I think the Wary Thespian. And another Dwynen's. I'll take that. Okay, Cavalry, I guess. None of those are really good picks. Take the Katana. Take the Dwynen's Elite. Jesus, they're just feeding me Dwynen's. I could potentially just combo off with Dwynen. I'm not even reading the rest of the cards. Oh, hell yeah. Zola Sure. Let's see what else we got here. Vengeful Blood Witch. That's pretty good. Do I have a lot of zombies? Not really. I have the Crypt Feaster. So that's not really good. Vengeful Blood Witch is pretty decent. Honestly, I think I'll just take a third Elsworn Giant. There you go. We have Eaten Alive, Fake Your Own Death, Infestation Sage, Giant Growth. I want the Giant Growth. Let's see. What else we got here? Bake into a Pie. It's expensive removal, but it is removal. But we also have Beastkin Ranger. Beastkin or 4-mana removal? I think I'll take the Beastkin Ranger. Reclamation Sage, that's good. Reclamation or Grow from the Ashes? I think the Reclamation Sage. Ooh, Affectionate Indrik. That's a good card. Yeah, Indrik. A little expensive, but it's solid. Ooh, Juggernaut. Okay. Vampire Soulcaller's good too. I think I'll take the Juggernaut though. Garruk's Uprising. Now that we have enough big creatures, Garruk's Uprising is actually pretty good. That's Meteor Golem. Ooh, Llanowar Elf, yes. How did that Llanowar Elf last that long? People must really not be playing green. You know, anytime I'm playing green in draft, it's like, and I see a Llanowar Elf, I just snap it up immediately. It's such a good card. Mischievous Pup, Light Shell. Shit. Okay, I guess I'll take the Light Shell. Yes, give me that. Getting to the bottom of the packs, nothing really good in them. Take the Voyage. Take the Swiftfoot. And take the Swamp. And that's that. Now let's build our deck. Okay, so first things first is remove everything that is not in our colors. So Axe Guard goes out, Aetherized Light Shell Uncharted Voyage goes out, Guarded Air goes out. Okay, so it leaves us with 11 more cards that we need to cut. So the Stabs stay in. Bushwhack I want to keep because it's a good card. Giant Growth, good card. Llanowar Elves, keep, good card. I think we can go down to one Fake Your Own Death. I kind of want to ditch both the Macabre Waltz. Bite Down is good. Dwynen's Elite is pretty solid, honestly. Especially having 3 of them. Gnarlid Colony is good. Wary Thespian is good. Gleaming Barrier. Ditch that. I think we have enough 2-cost creatures. We don't need the barrier. Quick Draw Katana could be good. Swiftfoot Boots is probably a little bit better, so I think I'll drop that and keep the boots. Marauding Blight Priest is good, but not necessarily for this deck. How many creatures do we have? 20? I think we can cut the Marauding Blight Priest, because we're not really gaining a whole lot of life with this deck. Beastskin Ranger we can keep. Garruk's Uprising keep. Reclamation Sage keep. Let's see, Crypt Feaster is alright. Snare Spinner is good. Wardens is good. Juggernaut's good. Elfsworn Giant's good. Indrik is good. Liliana, Arbiter. Okay, so out of our creatures that happen to have 4 or more power, what do we have? So we have Gnarlid Colony. If you kick it, Beastskin Ranger will only get bigger if you trigger its ability, so it doesn't come in and affect Garruk's Uprising. Crypt Feaster will only do that if you have Threshold, but it will do that. Wardens of the Cycle does not. Juggernaut. Okay, so that's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, I think, is enough to warrant keeping Garruk's Uprising. And the fact that it gives everyone trample is really good, so we'll keep that. Let's see. We still need to cut 5 cards, so I think we can ditch 1 Elfsworn Giant. I think we ditch the Gnarlid Colony, honestly. And I say maybe 1 Dwynen's. Well, how many elves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's enough elves, and this guy over here makes elves as well. So I think it's worthwhile to keep the Dwynen's. At least 2 of them. Well, I don't think we need 3. That's a little much. Reclamation Sage is good, but I think we could. I think we need to ditch some spells because we're down to 16 creatures at this point. So let's see here. What do we have spells wise? The Garruk's Uprising, the Boots, the Bite Down, the Fake Your Own Death, and 2 Stabs. Honestly, I think the Boots. We don't really need the Boots. And 1 more. One more card to get rid of. Don't want to ditch any lands because we have some pretty high cost cards in here. I want to keep as many creatures as I have currently. So yeah, we're still in 16 creatures, which I think should be enough. One more spell needs to go. Got the 2 Stab, the Bushwhack, the Giant Growth, Fake Your Own Death, Bite Down. Yeah, this is a tough one. I need to ditch 1 more card. That is a very tough question. I mean, the only thing that I can really think of that I would want to get rid of is probably Fake Your Own Death. That's pretty much it. Everything else, like, feels really good for this deck. So, I think we'll go like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, so let's count up our pips. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 black cards in the deck. The rest, actually 5. 5 black cards, the rest of the deck is green. So I think we can go down to 7, up to 10, like that. I think that is a good breakdown. Yeah. Okay, well, let's take it out and let's try it. I think this deck is actually pretty decent. So wish me luck. Telveta is our opponent today. Okay, so we have 2 swamps, 2 forests, a Crypt Feaster, Giant Growth, and an Elsewhere Giant. We don't really have anything early game, but we do have the land, so I think we'll keep it and see if we survive long enough to play a card. Just draw another big card. We need some mana cost 1 through 3 here. That's what we need. Being in combat in your turn, if you control another creature with power 4 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. That's a pretty good insect. And that is an insect, mind you. So if you're playing Golgari Bugs, that could be a card. Beastskin Ranger. They're outpacing us pretty well right now. Pass, pass, pass. Alright, here we go. Let's play that. You hate to have to play it like that, but I need to get a creature on the table. Snare Spinner. Okay. Oof. No blocks. Alright. Swamp. I can play the Crypt Feaster. No attacks. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good combo right there. The Beastskin Ranger and Nessian Hornbeetle. Alright, what you gonna do, friend? Maybe you put a +1 counter on the Beastskin Ranger? Yep, that's what I would do. Absolutely. Okay, Hornbeetle gets bigger. Alright, coming at me with both of those. So what I will do is I will double block against the Nessian Hornbeetle. If they happen to have a Giant Growth, that would suck a lot. Fleeting Flight, just as good. That is a really good combat trick. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this one. We're already at a really strong deficit here. Yeah, I think this is done. We'll just go to the next game. We probably should have mulliganed that hand. Hey, we got some gold for our troubles. I'll take it. Okay. Got ourselves an opponent. Batagal 85. Wonder if the 85 is the year they were born. Okay, we got 2 swamps and a forest. Crypt Feaster, Arbiter, Reclamation Sage, and Elsworn Giant. So, we learned last time that a hand like this means we lose. So let's mulligan that. Alright, so that's a little bit better. We got Stab, Arbiter, Reclamation Sage, and Indrik. So I think I will keep it, and we'll send back the Arbiter Woe. I'm getting the feeling the Reclamation Sage might need to get ported out. Because it's just not really doing it for me. This is the second time I've had to play it as just a creature. And 3 mana for a 2/1 is not good. Burnished Heart, huh? Alright. I chose not to attack. Alright, let's go and play that. And we'll play Dwynen's Elite. Alright. And then attack for 2. See if you block with one or the other. He blocks with the Elementalist. That's perfect. I will then stab the Burnished Heart. That way you can at least clear your board. Alright, Swamp. Do you have a stab? No, but you have a Homunculus Horde. Which could be just as bad. Alright, let's play the Juggernaut. So he has to draw cards in order to get the Homunculus to copy. Looks like he didn't do anything though. Okay, well, next, attack with those. Alright, takes the damage. Play Elsworn Giant. Refute. Refute is a great cancel. Right, plays another land. Extravagant Replication. Beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of another target non-land permanent you control. Okay. Well, it's a good thing they tapped out, because I'm going to punch that Homunculus. Yes, take action. I put him to 3. Affectionate Indrik is a card I have really missed. I like this card a lot. Oh, Johnny, hello. +1/+1 counter on the Prideful Parent. Okay, and that is that. GG. Hey, rank up to Silver 1. We're real gamers now. That definitely went a little bit better. Ah, shoot, I forgot to swap out the Reclamation Sage. It's fine. Okay, opponent goes first. We have 2 forests, 2 black cards, 3 green cards. One of which is a Bushwhack, which is good because I can get that stab. Or I can get a swamp for the stab. So I will keep. Oh, looks like I'm taking a mulligan. Alright, let's go forest into Bushwhack. We will go get a land. That land will be a swamp. Activated Plains into Cathar Commando. Let's go and play that. And I don't want to give them the chance to untap and potentially protect their commando, so I'm just going to kill it now. Phyrexian Arena. Okay. Alright, let's go with this forest here and play a Beastkin Ranger. That arena could be good or bad for them. Fiendish Panda. Alright. Let's go and play this. And then we'll play... That's end step. So we can kind of bait them a little bit here. So we'll attack with the Beastkin Ranger and see what they do. Okay, they didn't do anything, so instead of the Warden, we'll play the Juggernaut. Okay, they lose a life. Draw a card. Phyrexian Arena is probably one of my favorite old school draw engines. It's just a good card. Ooh, Felidar Savior. Okay. Would you like to attack? He would not. Okay. So go here. Then I'm going to attack with both of my creatures and see what you do. Okay, they block with the Felidar Savior. Ooh, and they stab. That's fine. They kill each other. +1 counter there. So we can do Elsworn Giant, or we can do Wardens of the Cycle. I think we'll do Wardens of the Cycle so that we can draw a card. I will draw a card, lose a life. Snare Spinner is pretty good. Alright, they take an extra damage. Play a card, play a Helpful Hunter. Draw another card. That was a lot of card draw they got over there. Honestly, a little jealous. Burgle Rat, huh? Okay. I will discard the Arbiter just because I can't cast it. I will not block. I'll take the damage. Should have kept it, but that's okay. It's quite alright. Let's go ahead and play the Effectra Ignic. Indrik, I mean. We're actually going to kill the Burgle Rat. Take action. I don't want to kill the panda. I want the panda to stay on the table. Should have blocked the Wardens instead of the Beastkin. Do we gain life or draw a card? I think we draw a card. Draw a card to lose life. Good game. Good game. Yeah, that's why I say the Phyrexian Arena can absolutely be a double-edged sword. You get a lot of value over time from it, but that one incremental damage every turn, if you can't gain life back, it can lead to a loss, especially if you can't handle the creatures coming at you. Chill Factor 0210 is our opponent right now. Okay. So this is decent. We've got a 4, a 6, and a 2. I'll keep it just because I have a 2-drop. Keep. Forest. Slumbering Cerberus. This creature doesn't untap during your untap step. Morbid, at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, untap this creature. Okay, that's cool. Let's go here and play a Dwynen's Elite. Okay, sacrifice the Evolving Wilds, go get a land. They chose not to attack. It's totally fine for me. Let's play this right here. I don't have a reason to play Reclamation Sage yet, so I will just stab the Slumbering Cerberus and attack for 2. Let's play a Mountain into a Swiftfoot Boots. That is a perfect reason to play this Sage. Let's go Swamp. Let's go... Do we do Sage or do we do Crypt Feaster? I think we do Crypt Feaster first. because we don't have a reason to deal with the Swiftfoot Boots just yet. Okay, play Swamp, Vampire Soulcaller. Get back to Cerberus. Alright, let's go Forest. And, okay, so we can go Reclamation Sage, blow up the Swiftfoot Boots, get the Wary Thespian, or we can just play Juggernaut. So, let's attack first, because they can't block with the Vampire Soulcaller. Then we'll go Juggernaut. Okay, the opponent has all the land they should ever need for a deck like that. Alright, equip the Swiftfoot Boots. Do the attack. They do. I choose not to block. Gutless Plunderer. Nice. Okay, they ditch a couple cards. Garruk's Uprising. Alright, let's play the Uprising. We're going to draw a card because we have a Juggernaut. That gets us Affectionate Indrik. Okay. Then we will swing with everything. Block there. Go to 4. I play Wary Thespian. Keep the bite down right there. That's a good card to have. Incinerating Blast. Okay, that's gone. Okay, draw a card and discard a card. X-Guard Cavalry. Okay. They swing in with just the Vampire Soulcaller. Okay. So, I can't play the Affectionate Indrik yet, but I can cast Bite Down and the Reclamation Sage. So, let's go Reclamation Sage. It comes in. We blow up the Swiftfoot Boots. That makes it so we can target the Slumberer. So we take Bite Down. We choose the Reclamation Sage against Slumbering Cerberus. Kills it. Then we attack. And they lose. Even if they blocked, it would have been exact damage. Not bad. That was a good game. I like that. And the Reclamation Sage did a pretty good job. Alright, let's go again. I gotta say, I am loving this draft environment. Foundations is such a fun set to draft. I'm willing to bet that by the time I actually get around to opening all my packs, I will probably have enough to actually complete the set. Beautiful Duwang is our opponent today. Interesting name. Okay, we got a Swamp and a Forest, Crypt Feaster, Arbiter, Dwynen's, and Wary Thespian. And we get to go first, so I think we'll keep it. Okay, we'll go Forest first. Opponent plays a Forest into a Llanowar Elves. We'll play a Swamp and play a Wary Thespian. Giant Growth. Do we keep it? I think we keep it. Combat tricks are awesome. Okay, play a Mountain. Courageous Goblin. Alright. Let's go Swamp. And then let's go Attack. For 3. Alright, they don't do anything about it, so we will cast the Dwynen's Elite. Unfortunate that we couldn't get the extra elf, but that's okay. Ooh, Flame-Like Phoenix. Okay. I'll block the Llanowar Elf. Okay, let's go ahead and attack for 5. And play a Juggernaut. Rugged Highlands, they gain 1 life. And they attack for 2. Let's go play that Forest. And I'll play a Feaster, keeping 1 green mana open for Giant Growth. And then we attack with everything. Okay, they choose to block there. So that's 5, 6, 7. It would be 8, 9, 10 with Giant Growth. It's not enough for lethal yet. So we hold that. Alright, let's Surveil for 1. Forest can go away. End turn. Dragon Trainer. When this creature enters, create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. That's pretty cool. So effectively 5 mana for 5/5 worth of stats across 2 bodies. It's not bad. Yeah, come on in. I'll take the hit. Alright, my turn. Okay. We are going to open with an attack and see how they block. Okay, they block like that. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go Giant Growth on the Feaster and win the game. Giant Growth is just good. Combat tricks win games. Yo! We are in gold in limited. Who would have known? Alright, let's go again. This deck's doing pretty well for us so far. I like that background art right there. That twisted tree looks really cool. Want to know even more about Magic the Gathering? Oh, never mind. I guess we don't want to know more. I think we got paired up to a platinum player. That's not looking good for us. We might lose. Alright, opponent goes first. We got 4 lands. We got some stuff. Let's go. This is a swamp. I will play forest. That's a nice looking swamp. That's a nice looking island. Play Zulashur. Okay, let's play our swamp and play Wary Thespian. Send that down. We don't need more lands. Do they attack? That's the magic question. Because if they're playing Zulashur, they could or could not have a lot of zombies to play. It all depends on how well they drafted. Yeah, we'll block that. No problem. And we Surveil again, get rid of another land. Kaido. Okay.
I hope you like
Alright, create a 2/1 ninja. Alright, let's go and play this land. I don't have anything else to do because I keep drawing lands, so we'll play Garruk's Uprising. Alright, draw a card. That Kaido, the new Kaido, is actually pretty good. Pilfer. Alright, take my Crypt Feaster. Ow. Alright, let's play the Forest and pass the turn. Ain't got nothing to do. Yep.
Let's surprise him.
They discarded a Big Fin Bouncer. Looks like they got themselves a pretty decent deck over there. Pass. Yep. Oh, play some mana. Play a Hungry Ghoul. Alright. Alright, my turn. Alright, finally got something to play. I think I'll play the Treetop Snare Spinner so I can cast a Giant Growth if I need to. The Elfsworn Giant won't be good until I can play a land. Fabloom trick, huh? Okay. Making babies. Aw, you tapped my guy. Stop that. That's a pretty decent card, honestly. Tap a creature at instant speed and create 2/1/1 fairies. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Come on in. Ow. Yep. That's a lot of loyalty. It's up to 9. Can he do the -9 now? He can. Whenever player casts a spell, you create a 2/1 blue ninja creature token. Yeah, that's game. I cannot deal with that much value. Pretty solid. Good game. Especially because emblems are non-interactable. Once you get an emblem, they're there for the rest of the game. Snorkish is our next opponent. This one seems a little bit more evenly paired. Okay, opponent goes first. We have Wardens, Elves, Affectionate Indrik, and Juggernaut. I will keep. Absolutely. Hello. Hello. How are you? Forest, Elf. Go. Alright, let's play at Plains. And their opponent doesn't do anything. So we play a Swamp. Attack for 1. Pop. Alright, opponent plays an Island. Into Empyrean Eagle. Okay. So let's go Forest. And can't really do anything else. So I'm going to play the Juggernaut. Empyrean Eagle is such a good card. And gorgeous art on that too. Witless Protection. Alright. Take the 2. Alright, let's go Swamp. And I'm gonna go with the Treetop Snare Spinner. Give me some more defense against that flyer. Alright, Blood Blaze of Plains. Big Fin Bouncer for the Treetop Snare Spinner. Pretty good. Yep, take it. Alright, let's go Swamp. And let's go ahead and play the Indrik. And punch the Eagle. There you go. No tax. Alright, Plains. If you got another Big Fin Bouncer, you can bounce my Indrik. I would be appreciative. It's like they're mulling over their options. Thinking. Exemplar of Light. Alright. Alright, well, let's go Forest. And then we will go next. Attack with the Indrik. See what you do. Maybe double block? Nope, they just take it. Alright, in that case we play a Treetop Snare Spinner. And then I will activate and put a +1 counter on the Snare Spinner or the Indrik. I think the Indrik. We'll put a +1 counter there. Because they're very incentivized to deal with the Treetop Snare Spinner. So I would not want to put all of my eggs in that basket. Attack for 3? Or attack for 6? They attack for 6. No blocks. Alright, my turn. Let's go Forest. Then we'll go next, attack, attack, like that. You punch me for 6, I punch you for 6. It's a whole thing. Let's go Wardens of the Cycle and Dwynens. Alright, let's play Plains. We have 1 card left, and I outnumber them on board. It would not be in their best interest to attack me right now. Oh, but they're still coming. Alright, coming for 3. Alright, my turn. That last card might be an Aetherize, so we're going to be smart about this attack. We don't want to come in with everything. That's a Juggernaut. Okay, so we're going to come in with the Affectionate Indrik, the Legitimate Business Person, and the Dwynen's Elite. Thinking. Okay, so they're setting up blocks. Okay, so that tells me it was not an Aetherize. So we can play that, play the Feaster. And we also get to gain 2 life. I'm going to choose to gain 2 life rather than lose 1 life, because they might have some kind of crazy combat trick. Okay, they didn't. It was just another creature. I'm kind of glad that I chose to gain 2 life. Good game. Wow, they had a Trickster too. That's pretty good. All right, good game for me. I did have fun that game actually, because it wasn't really a blowout. Ooh, we get a card. Collector's Vault. I think I already have a full grip at those. All right, let's go again. Okay, our opponent today is Quizby. Okay, so we have black lands and green hand. That's not good. We have to mulligan. Okay, that's a little bit better. Not by much, but we can make it work. Alright, keep 6. I'll send the Giant Growth back. No, actually, we'll send the Stab back, because we can at least cast the Giant Growth. We don't know when we're going to draw Black Mana Source. Mountain. Alright. Forest. Elite. Alright, they play a Forest into a Courageous Goblin. Oh, Elf, you showed up too late. I'll keep my creature. Alright, play a Forest. Burst Lightning on the Elf. Smart. Beastskin Ranger. Punch him. Axguard Cavalry. Alright. Looks like they're at a loss of lands as well. Alright, they take the damage. I will play a Treetop Snare Spinner. Looks like they're thinking, and they chose not to do anything. That's good. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go put a counter there. Fight down. Okay. Smart. Attack for 3. Ooh, okay. we're gonna attack with everything. Alright, they take it. Play the Arbiter. Ditch the Snare Spinner. Arbiter Woe comes in. You discard a card, lose 2 life. I draw a card and gain 2 life. Yeah, that's a good card. What'd they discard? Meteor Golem? Yeah, they're not casting that anytime soon. GG. Not too shabby. Okay, we are now at our final boss for this run. If we win, we get our full reward. If not, we still get a pretty decent reward. So, wish me luck. Do 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 scoo do 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 do. All right, opponent has been found. We're up against Sand Snake 33. Okay, that is a mulligan. That's a little bit better. Swamp and 2 Forest, Stab, Feaster, Dwynen's, and Treetop Snare Spinner. I will keep everything but the Crypt Feaster. The Snare Spinner feels a little bit better than the Feaster. Keep 6. Send that back. Alright, looks like they took a mulligan as well, so that's good news. I will go with the Swamp first, in case they get a turn 1 play. Alright, they did not. Alright, let's go Forest into Dwynen's Elite. Alright, play Mountain. Ooh, a second stab, I like that. Next, attack for 2. Pop. End turn. Play Mountain. Pass. Alright, my turn. Let's play a second Swamp. Attack for 2. Take the hit. Snare Spinner. A Braid, huh? Alright. That's fine with me. Play Plains. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Always with the waiting. You got 4 mana, 5 cards in hand. You should have something playable. Time is wasted. Brazen Scourge, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and go Swamp. And then we will go ahead and put a +1 counter on the Snare Spinner. And then we will attack for 2. They chose not to block, they take 2 damage. Plains. Johnny, okay. Johnny is now here. What's it gonna do? +1 counter on the Scourge. Alright. Pass. Alright, they come in. My turn. Alright, play that. Let's see. I'm gonna put another counter right here on the Snare Spinner. And I have 2 stabs ready. I can wait for them to try to put the counter on the Scourge and then just go pop pop. Target creature gains flying and double strike, or put a +1 counter, or create X/2/2 cats. I think it's smarter to attack the player at this point. Okay. I'm going to attempt to double stab. It worked. Nice. And they wasted their loyalty this turn. And they also didn't have anything else to do. Very cool. Oh, shoot, I should have activated first. That's fine. Live and learn, right? Alright, well, let's put another counter on it right now, just for fun. Alright, end turn. That's a big spider. Alright, play another land. +1 counter. My turn. See, they create X/2/2 cats where X is the life total. Okay, that's fine. So let's go +1. Then another +1. Then we'll attack. Face. Alright. 1 turn clock. Let's see what happens. Another planes. Looks like they didn't have anything else to do. Maybe that entire hand was all lands. We'll never know. Rank up. Nice. Gold tier 3. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. If they had any way to deal with that spider, that would have been game over for me. Thankfully, they didn't. And also, thankfully, we got ourselves 7 wins. 7 wins with, I wouldn't say a bad deck, but I didn't get to play Liliana a single time, and I was so excited for it. Honestly, the Affectionate Indrik was more impactful than anything else in the deck. It's so funny. Well, GG. GG me. Claim some rewards. 6 more packs and 2,200 gems. That's what I like to see. Okay, so we have 1 draft token left. So this is going to be our last draft before we start cracking packs. So, let's play. And that was also my first 7-win game, or 7-win run. I had 2 runs before that were 6 wins. Never got to 7, but that one was good. How do you get draft tokens? Draft tokens are given as rewards on the mastery track. So if you buy the mastery track, you can get sometimes 1 or 2 draft tokens per track as you level through it. Aside from that, sometimes the company will gift you draft tokens as like compensation for like extended maintenance, or if like the game was like down for a couple days or something like that. So there are multiple ways to receive draft tokens. And I'm not much of a drafter myself. I don't draft very often. Oh, what do we have here? That's a big boy. Do I want it, though, is the question. Balmor, Juggernaut, Guide, Elementalist, Stab. Stab's really good. Apothecary's. You know what? Don't let your memes be dreams. Let's play red. Let's see, Axgard Cavalry, Star of Chaos. Ooh, Ruby, yes. Okay, we'll play red-green. Oh, there was a Llanowar Elf in there. I should have taken it. No big deal. Oh, thank you very much. I'm happy to be of service. But yeah, I'm not much of a drafter myself, so I really only draft when I have draft tokens to do it. And if the set itself is interesting enough. And Foundations is a really fun set. I have not done any drafting since, I think, Karlov Manor, when I had like 10 draft tokens saved up. So you're not going to see drafting a whole lot on this channel. This channel is mostly for standard play and for teaching new players how to get into the game and how to just little tips and tricks and things like that. But every so often, I'll do some pack openings, I'll do some drafts, just whatever I think is fun at the time. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Affectionate Indrik, that's good. Burnished Heart, that can help us ramp. Let's see, we have Wary Thespian, Crackling Prowler, and Firebrand Archers. 2/1. When you cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. I think I'll take the Wary Thespian over the Firebrand. Seems like a more, in general, good card. Also, check the art on that. That art is amazing. That is a beautiful dragon. I got into Magic around 2014, 2015 until about 2018, and I came back this year. Well, welcome back. 2014 was actually the last year that I played Paper Magic. I quit the game around there and didn't pick it up again until I think 2 years ago, and I've been playing ever since. Let's see. Hit it Sugu right, Elfsworn. I think we're gonna go with the Elfsworn. Ooh, Dragon Trainer, that's a good card. Overrun, that's a better card. Yeah, that's your tip of the day. If you see Overrun, take Overrun. Rogue's Passage, another Elfsworn Giant, Gorehorn Raider. That could actually be pretty good. It has Raid. Yeah, I'll take the Gorehorn Raider. Another Ruby, we like that. Broken Wings, Gorehorn, yeah, Ruby it is. Goblin Negotiation, Crackling Cyclops, that's a bad card. X damage to target creature, then create a number of 1/1 red goblins. That could be okay. And I do mean okay. Juggernaut is always a fun card. Yeah, we'll take Juggernaut. But yeah, I kind of had to quit playing Magic around 2014 because I kind of lost my friend group, didn't have anyone to play Magic with, and my finances weren't as good, so I kind of had to sell off my collection and move on with my life a little bit. And it wasn't until around like the Neon Dynasty set that came out that I discovered Arena was actually a pretty good way to play Magic, and so I kind of started diving back in around then. I didn't start making content regularly until I think about a year ago, and so now I just kind of do this. And I realized I missed out on a lot of really cool sets in that interim. People are telling me about it all the time. Like, was it? It's like the Tarkir sets were like fan favorites for a lot of people, and I unfortunately missed out on a lot of that. I originally got into Magic back in 1996. Nothing good here. Give me that. Alright, here we go. Second right. Crackling Cyclops. Again, nothing really good. I'll take the second right. Involuntary is alright. Give me that mountain. Alright. What's in the next pack? Abyssal Harvester is pretty good. Another Dragon Trainer. Reclamation Sage. Panda. Got here. What's that Bushwhack? Bushwhack is really good. Goblin Borders. Fanatical Firebrand is good. Okay. So let's go with... Gosh, that's a tough one. Honestly, I think we'll go with the Dragon Trainer. Dragon Trainer seems to be like the best card. Let's see here. A Braid. Braid's really good removal. Spitfire Legac, Sure Strike. Yes, the Abrade is the best card there. Let's see here. Involuntary Employment. Frenzied Goblin. So 1/1. Firebrand Archer is a 2/1. Bite Down and Wary Thespian. I'll go with the Bite Down. Ooh, Slagstorm. And it's in my colors this time. I had to pass on Slagstorm last time. Yeah, keep that. So you draw these Pridemate, Inspiring Call, Axeherd Cavalry is it. Lots of decent goblins. Yeah, we got a lot of really decent tribal cards, period, in this set. Battlesong Berserker, 4 mana. When you attack, target creature you control gets +1/+7 and gains menace until end of turn. I already have 1 overrun, so I don't think I need 2. So I'm going to go with the Battlesong. Let's see. We have Axegard Cavalry, Sword of Chaos. Sword of Chaos is a 4/3 for 4. Axegard, we already have 1. It's a 2-drop. I'll go with the Sower, just because it's a slightly bigger body. Yeah, you're not going to get an agreement out of me when it comes to Eldrazi. I have a long-standing hatred for all things Eldrazi. I understand there's a lot of people that really enjoy it, but I played during a time when Eldrazi was just straight up unfair, and so it's left a bad taste in my mouth. I do happen to like the new 7/7 that came in this set, though. I thought that was pretty cool, especially because it has like all the keywords. But like having to stare down Emrakul's coming at you and you not being able to do anything about it really made me sour on the card. Yeah, the new 7/7 is really cool. And does a lot for only 7 mana, too. And I especially like the fact that it is purely colorless. Means you can jam it in any deck. So it's just a generally good card. Alright, Perforating Artist, Vanguard, Fanatical Firebrand, Goblin Borders. I think I'll take the Fanatical Firebrand, because I don't have any 1-drops yet. Give me that Sure Strike. Frenzied Goblin, or I already have Involuntary, so we'll take the Goblin. We have Dauntless, Secluded Courtyard, or Squad Rallier. I guess the Courtyard. Alright, Buccaneer. Take the land. Alright, last time. Ooh, Spinner of Souls. That's a really solid card to pick up. Burst Lightning, Lagak, Box Raider. Yeah, we're going to take the Spider. I've been seeing tons of colorless artifact Eldrazi decks in Arena recently. Interesting. What format have you been playing? Have you been playing standard or older formats? Snakeskin Veil is pretty good. Dwynen's Elite. Yeah. Okay. We got Heartfire Immolator or Snakeskin Veil. I think Snakeskin Veil's the pick. Angel Finality. We have Zombify. Okay, Courageous Goblin or Treetop Snare Spinner, Thespian. I'm gonna take the Snare Spinner. You've been in Brawl and Historic. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you're playing the older formats, you will definitely be seeing a lot of colorless artifact Eldrazi kind of stuff. So you get a lot of really powerful effects like that from older stuff. Pardon me. Yeah, you're not going to see a whole lot of colorless in standard. Let's see. Ooh, Bulk Up. Double target creature's power until end of turn. Or we have Incinerating Blast, that's removal, and Sure Strike. We have Dwynen's Elite, but we're not playing a whole lot of elves this time around. I already have a Sure Strike. I don't think I need another one. Incinerating Blast could be good, but it's really expensive. I think I'll just go with Bulk Up. Alright. Bolt Wave, that's good. Fanatical Firebrand's a little bit better than Treetop Snare Spinner. Let's go with the Fanatical Firebrand. No. We'll go with the Bushwhack, actually. I like Bushwhack. Gorehorn Raider or Elfsworn Giant. 5/3 or 4/4. I'll go with the Gorehorn Raider, because I think we're going to be attacking a lot with this deck. Just waiting on our next pack to come through. Relax, boy. Alright, well, so far, we've managed to pick up a couple 1-drops. Mostly 2-drops, though. Okay, what do I got here? Let's see. Firebrand Archer. Sure Strike. I guess I'll take another Archer. I would like to play the Drakuseth at least once during this run. If we can do that, I would be okay with the game. Okay, let's play the Lagak. Alright, we have Sower of Chaos and Spitfire Lagak. I'll take the Sower of Chaos. Okay, we don't have anything here. We'll just take that to take it. Okay, all blue cards, not good. Looks like blue was pretty heavily passed on this time around. Mountain. Give it. Alright, let's build the deck. Okay, so we are firmly red and green, so we need to cut out everything that is not in those colors. So get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, I think that is everything. What exactly does the Courtyard do? When it enters, choose a creature type, add colorless, or add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type, or activate an ability of a creature source of the chosen type. So that card, not good. So let's just cut that and get an extra mountain in there. Okay. So we have, oh, get back. 21 creatures and 12 non-creatures. So we want to keep it pretty creature heavy, and the only spells in the deck should either be combat tricks or straight up removal. So let's get to work. So Finacle Firebrand is good. Frenzied Goblin's okay. Bushwhack is great. Snakeskin Veil, awesome combat trick. Abrade, good removal. Axguard Cavalry is okay. Bulk Up, I think we'll get rid of that. Firebrand Archer, we can go down to one of those. Sure Strike is a pretty good combat trick. Bite Down is good removal. Wary Thespian's okay. Ruby is good. Goblin Negotiation, 2 mana intensive. Slagstorm, amazing card. Broken Wings is good against specific things, but too niche to be in the main. Spinner of Souls is a good card. Battlesong Berserker is pretty good too. Whenever you attack, target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gets menace until end of turn. That's good. Hitsugu's second right needs to go. Involuntary Employment is okay. We can think about it. That might get cut later on. Sower of Chaos, we can cut one of those. Spitfire Lagak, we can cut that. Treetop Snare Spinner can stay in Soak and Juggernaut. Gorehorn Raider, I think we only need one of those. Dragon Trainer is good. Elsworn Giant is good. Overrun is amazing. And Drakuseth is good too. So we're at 43 cards now. 17 creatures, 8 non-creatures. So let's cut a little bit more. Let's see here. I think I'm going to cut one more Sower of Chaos. So that puts us to 16 creatures. So we need to cut 2 more cards, and those cards need to be spells, not creatures. So let's see here. The Bushwhack, I kind of want to keep. Let's see, because it is a strike, not a fight. No, it is a fight, not a strike. Okay, so Bushwhack is good. Snakeskin Veil is good. Bite Down is good. Sure Strike, let's see. Abrade's good. Sure Strike might get the cut. Let's see, Wary Thespian, Slagstorm, Spinner of Souls. Honestly, I think the Slagstorm's got to go. Because it's good, but it kills our board just as quickly as it kills theirs. So, and we're not a control build. We're more aggressive than anything. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let's get rid of Involuntary Employment. Okay, so what are we looking at now? We're looking at 16 creatures, 6 non-creatures. And do I see 18 land? We don't need 18 land. No, 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 no. Let's cut that. Go down to 9. 9 gives us 17 land. Okay, so we can actually put something back into the deck now. So, what do we want? Broken Wings. Okay. So, of the choices, we're looking at Gorehorn Raider. Could be a good choice. Involuntary Employment could be a good choice as well. Bulk Up could be good, but only in very specific circumstances. So I think we're going to go with the Gorehorn Raider, honestly, because we're going to be attacking a lot with this deck. Okay, there you go. That's the deck. Red, green, beat 'em up. Let's go beat 'em up. Wish me luck. Okay, so we have a lot of mountains and not a lot of red cards. So let's mulligan that. Okay, that's almost as bad. So Berserker, Chaos, Bushwhack. I'll keep 6. I'm actually going to send back one of the forests because I have a Bushwhack to get us another land. Alright, so let's go forest first, play Bushwhack, use it to go get a mountain, and pass the turn. Alright, play plains. Alright, perfect. So let's go mountain into Ruby. Ruby comes in, attack for 1. Oh no, dude, they have a removal. They do, they have to joust through. Well, that kind of sucked. It's all good though. Slumbering Cerberus. Alright. Let's go mountain, and we'll play the Axguard Cavalry. That could be pretty decent with the Battlesong Berserker next turn. Do you want to attack for 4? Yeah, no blocks. Coming in. Alright, ooh, look who it is. Alright, let's go Battlesong. Are you going to react? Guess not. Alright. Give him haste. It now has haste. Attack for 4. With Menache. Goblin surprise! Surprise! We got goblins. Alright. Salamane Cerberus does not untap. Awesome. Axguard Cavalry, okay. Ow, ow. Alright, let's play this forest. And then we'll play the Sword of Chaos. We will activate to give that unblockable. Or haste, I mean. Let's give this +1 and menace. You can block the Sower if you want to. It chose not to. Okay, play plains. Twin Flame Tyrant, you say? Okay. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals double that damage instead. That is a good card. So that means these goblins deal 2 damage each, and the cavalry deals 4 damage. Or the Twin Flame Tyrant can hit me for 6. It all depends on what they want to do. Okay, they're going to haste the Flame Tyrant. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead. So they're at 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the ability to make something not be able to block costs 3 mana. So we could do that. It's very possible. Question here is there any way that I can get through for 9 total damage? I don't think there is. Actually, no. I think there is. Yeah. Okay. So here's what we'll do. We will activate. This cannot block. A Braid deals 3 to the other one. Next, attack. +1 damage there. We got it. Nice. That took a little bit of thinking, but we got there. Because they were going to win next turn. That was pretty close. Sometimes those games really do come down to a one-turn decision. All right. Our opponent is El Crack. Okay, so this is not as bad as I thought initially. So it's 4 lands. We have Axgard Cavalry, Dracoseth, and Bushwhack. We can keep this, use the Bushwhack to go get a mountain. That way we can still have an Axgard Cavalry on turn 2. Okay. Go Forest, Bushwhack. Go get a land. Mountain. Go. And that's why I keep the Bushwhack in these decks. It's just a good card. Now that is a cool sleeve. Burgle. Alright. Discard Dracoseth. Way too expensive. Alright, let's go play this mountain into the Axgard Cavalry. They play a second Forest into Beastkin Ranger. Alright. Play this Forest. Let's see. Can't play that for another couple turns. So let's go with the Spinner of Souls right now. And I will just wait. See if they have any removal for my spider. Looks like they're thinking over their options. Ah, Wardens of the Cycle. Okay. Alright, Beastkin gets bigger. So you want to come at me with that, huh? Alright. Well, I think I'll just not block. Take the 4. My turn. Alright. Let's go and play that. Then we'll play the Wary Thespian. A Braid is good. I'll keep that. Absolutely. And I don't think we're going to attack just yet. No attacks. End turn. Their creature's just a little bit too big. Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Alright, +1 for the Beastkin Ranger. Pass. Okay, they're coming in. So, we'll go here. This will block here. This will block here. Pass. I do take a little bit of damage in the process, but that's okay. Alright, take action on the Spinner of Souls. Hey, we get a Gorehorn Raider. Nice. Keep that bite down right there. I like that. Okay, so they didn't do anything yet, so it's my turn now. So let's go Forest. Now, question is, they exile a card. If it was a creature card, +1/+1 counter, gain a life. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go next. And what's the mana? Okay, it requires a green, so they can only do it once. So we're going to attack with the cavalry. And they're going to block. Perfect. Okay, they're going to activate it. That's fine. They remove the card. +1 on the ooze. Then we play the Gorehorn Raider to deal 2 additional damage to the Scavenging Ooze. Boom. And we still have 1 more Gorehorn in the hand. Well, they surveilled and they kept the card there, so that tells me they like what they saw. Alright, so let's go ahead and attack for 4. Let's see if they double block. No, looks like they're just taking it. That's fine, they have enough health. So, let's play another Gorehorn. Comes in. 2 damage to the Thespian. Oh, Faker on Death. Okay, that's cool. I'm more than happy to just get that card out of your hand. And if you're going to use it on something like a Wary Thespian, I'm okay with that. Vampire Nighthawk. Good thing I have Bite Down. And Bite Down is a strike card, not a fight card. Okay, so we're going to open with Bite Down. Gorehorn, Vampire Nighthawk. Punch it. Then we attack for 8. Okay, block 2 right there. Perfect. Take 4. 3 creatures leave the table. Okay, they have opted to keep the card there. I will play Juggernaut. Green, green, green. Beastkin Ranger. They probably wanted to make sure they kept their mana available for black. Attack. Okay, block there. Perfect. Stab. Okay. Let's get a sure strike on it. Yep. Combat tricks, baby! Love me some combat tricks. Gold tier 2. Nice. I'll take that. Synapse Necromage. It's a fungus wizard. Alright, let's keep going. Andy Mulan. Okay, so we have 2 mountains and a forest with Axgard Cavalry, Sword of Chaos, Drakuseth, and Spinner. I will keep. Mountain. And I received a mountain as well. Bloodblazing Island. Into a Spectral Sailor. It's a 1/1 flyer. Forest into Axgard Cavalry. Got an island. Alright, swing in. Alright, let's go Mountain, and I will play Spinner of Souls. Comes in. Activate. Give that haste. Attack for 4. The Axgard Cavalry is pretty decent. Not too bad. Spitfire Lagak. Alright. Let's get to Gackin. Alright, let's go and play another forest. Let's see. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead. We're going to go Sword of Chaos. Activate. Give haste. Attack for 4. I would attack for 8, but I really like the Spinner of Souls. His ability is really strong. Take action. Nice. Okay, they play another land. Well, they now have enough mana to activate the Spectral Sailor's ability. That's cool. Don't think it'd be a good use of their time, though. Brazen Scourge. Alright. And Courageous Goblin. Attack for 1? No? Attack for 3? I won't block that. Not worth my time. Alright, let's go here. And I'm going to go and attack for 4. See how you choose to block. Or if you choose to block. Yeah, alright, you just take the damage. Totally fine with that. So I will play a Gorehorn Raider. And then deal 2 to that. End turn. Gorehorn Raider is pretty damn good. Okay. Pass. Go to combat. Attack for 1. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. Hit me for 1. I'm at 14 now. Shivan Dragon, you say? Alright. My turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and play another mountain. And let's see here. Okay, yeah. So, next. Attack for 4. See how they choose to block. Or if they choose to block. Nope. Okay. I take it. So in that case, I will play the Frenzied Goblin. And end turn. Keep the Spinner's Souls back with a Braid to take care of that Shivan Dragon. Alright, spend some mana to draw a card. They're digging. Trying to find something. Mocking Spray. Okay, perfect. Pass. Okay, they chose not to do anything. Very interesting. So, in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Abrade that right now. Okay, my turn. Alright, let's play this mountain. And then we're going to play Drakuseth. Drakuseth comes in and gains haste. And then we attack for a lot. Then we do 4 damage to any target, so 4 damage to that. And then we do 3 damage to each of up to 2 other targets. So there and there. Boom, boom, boom. Now you pretty much have to block with the Shivan Dragon against Drakuseth. And the Shivan Dragon is just not going to cut it. Hey, Manascrew, how you doing? You came in at just the right time. That was a pretty flashy end to that game. So, we are in the middle of our last draft. We are out of draft tokens. The last draft that we did, we actually clean sweeped. We got all the way to 7 wins, so it was pretty good for us. And this one is looking pretty good too. Here, I'll show you the deck. So, it's just a red-green stompy deck. So, got a bunch of little guys, some combat tricks like Sure Strike, you got Bite Down, Rubies here, Spinner of Souls, Drakuseth is the top end, Overrun. Yeah, just a nice little stompy deck. Yeah, I got a lot of gold. I've been doing pretty well in these drafts, and I'm up to 8,000 gems. So yeah, it's pretty decent, And we haven't lost any games yet, knock on wood. It's got a good curve, some decent removal, some decent combat tricks. And after this, I'm going to sit down and actually crack all of the packs that I've earned. And see how much set progress it gets me. Okay, so this is not the best open. I would have loved to have a mountain instead of 2 forests so I could play Ruby. However, we do have a Wary Thespian Snakeskin Veil that could be played. We just kind of have to draw into a mountain. So it's not the best, but our opponent does go first, which gives us an opportunity to draw into a mountain. So I'll keep it and hope for the best. All right. Drew another ruby. Not the best. A bushwhack would have been good there too. Alright, they play a second forest. Maybe they're in the same predicament we are. Alright, I'll come back and watch the VOD later if I gotta go. Ah, yeah, no problem. You enjoy the rest of your day, and you'll see the VOD later once I get done with this this stream. Alright, let's play the Wary Thespian. Okay, Surveil 1. Send that down. Normally I wouldn't, but because I really need red right now. Oh, they have Wary Thespian as well. Looks like they're deep in thought over their surveil target. Oh, okay, so they did send it away. And it was a Sylvan Scavenging. It's a really good card. Okay, here we go. Let's play that Bushwhack. Search for our library for a basic land. That land will be a mountain. Get the mountain. Play Ruby. And then we say next. And then we attack with the Wary Thespian. They block with their Thespian. Okay. They trade. Resolve each. They send a card down. Juggernaut. I'm going to keep it because I can cast it. Then, see, after that, I'm going to play a Frenzied Goblin. Elvish Archdruid, okay. Alright, let's go with the Juggernaut. No attacks this turn. They've got a bunch of land, a bunch of mana over there. But I'm not seeing anything in other colors. Gnarlid Colony. Okay, so they play a full-size Gnarlid Colony. Very cool. Alright, so we have Sower of Chaos, Snakeskin Veil, and Battlesong Berserker. Let's see. So let's go ahead and play the Berserker. Then we're going to attack with the Juggernaut and give it Menace. So now you're going to have to block with both of your creatures. Do you do it? He does. Wow. I'm honestly surprised. Is he going to tap the elf for green and play a Snakeskin Veil? No, he's going to play Giant Growth. That's fine. Alright, cool. So we're killing the elf for sure. So elf dies and they lost a Giant Growth, which is good. We like that. Garrick's Uprising. Okay, they get to draw a card. Very cool. Nessian Hornbeetle. That's cool too. Coming at me? No, I don't think so. Okay, cool. So let's attack with everything. Target creature. Let's say this creature must be blocked by 2. Target creature I control. This one, yeah. Decline to pay for that. Okay, so I thought that Ruby would grow, but it looks like the Battlesong Berserker needed to be a 4 before going in. That's okay. Okay, so I'm not going to play the Snakeskin Veil because it wouldn't save either one of my creatures. That's okay. Alright, they take some damage. I will play a second Ruby. End turn. So that was a bad turn. Probably shouldn't have done that. Hornbeetle gets bigger. Okay. I won't be blocking either of those. Pass. Needletooth back. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah. I think we don't come back from this. Yeah. Alright, cool. So that's our first loss. No big deal. Let's go again. You can replay color challenges or the tutorial and learn even more about Magic by visiting the Codex. That's good to know. Aki 710. Okay, so we've got 2 forests, but we do have Bushwhack, so we can get ourselves a mountain. So let's keep that. Alright. Opponent takes a mulligan. I will play this forest, play this Bushwhack. Go get mountain. End turn. Alright, they play plains. I will play mountain. And I will play Ruby. And I will also not attack, because I learned my lesson last time. I don't want to get jousted. Aspiring Paladin. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and go Forest, and we will play Wary Thespian. Surveil 1, it's a mountain. I'll keep it, because I want to be able to cast Dragon Trainer next turn. Next. No attacks. End turn. Okay. Play Bushwhack? Alright, I will play Bite Down right there. Celestial Armor? Oh, you jerk. Wow, that really messed me up. I'm not a fan of you right now. Ow. Alright, let's go and play the mountain, I mean. And attack for 3. That thing has flying, so I can't really do anything about that. Really good play on their side. Yep. 5 again. I'm on a 3-turn clock here. Wow, and a Serra Angel. That's amazing. Alright, let's play that. Play Dragon Trainer. No attacks. Pretty solid. Make unblockable. Ooh, I think that means they just win, because they can do that again next turn, and I can't stop them. Yeah. Yeah, I can't stop them. Yeah, GG. Rogue's Passage for the win, I guess. That sucked. Oh well. Let's play again. Now, this could be our last game of this draft. Or it could be our comeback tour. So let's find out what happens. Okay, opponent goes first. We have 3 lands. We have a Fanatical Firebrand, a Frenzied Goblin, a Sower of Chaos, and a Dragon Trainer. I'll keep. I play Island into Aegis Turtle. Wow, really good turn 1 play. Alright, and I will play the Frenzied Goblin. They play Mountain. Okay, I will play Forest into Fanatical Firebrand. And then I will attack with both. Because you can only block 1. Pop, pop. 0/5 turtle for 1 mana is pretty good. Okay, they pitched a land to draw 2 cards. Erudite Wizard, what's that? Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter. Okay. Let's go here. And then we'll go... Shikes. I want to play a creature, so I'm just going to play the Firebrand. Getting 1 damage through is not that important. Play Mountain. Pass. My turn. Okay, here we go. Let's go and play this Forest. And then... just play the Sower. Okay, next. No attacks. End turn. Sphinx of Forgotten Lore, huh? Okay. Whenever this creature attacks, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback. Pretty good. Pretty good. That is definitely what we call a bomb. Yeah. So he gets the Thrill possibility back. Plays it. The Erudite Wizard gets a +1 counter. Resolve. Pretty good. Pass. Pass. Alright, I take 3 damage. My turn. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Bite Down. Let's see if it lands. He refutes it. Okay, that's fine. Next. Alright. Attack, attack, attack. 3 attackers. This cannot block autopay. The Aegis Turtle will block the Sower. I will sacrifice that to do 1 more damage to the Aegis Turtle. Hit you down to 15. No way. That is cool. That's really cool. Alright. Overrun. Here we come. Okay, blocks both. Kill the hell out of that. Alright, you go to 5. Rite of the Dragon Color. Oh my god. Alright, cool. Next. Attack for 3. Can't submit 0. Won't let me. Decline. Goblin Surprise. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Yep. Alright. Gorehorn comes in. 2 more damage right there. Yeah, sure, draw a card. Oh, God, stop that. Knocking Sprite. Yep. God, that card is so good. Yep, coming in for 10. Another forest. I think this might be the end of the road for me. Attack. He thinks twice. He makes a freaking dragon. God, that's so good. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then you Gorehorn. We deal 2 damage to your face. And then we hit the concede button. Good game. Wow. That sucked. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. You can't win them all. Okay, so that is our 3 losses. Unfortunately, this deck only took us to 3 wins. But 3 wins is still 1,000 gems and 2 packs. And that's all profit for us because we didn't pay for this. We used tokens. So let's claim it. And that is that. Claim. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at our profile real quick. So with all of the drafts that we played, and also the starter decks that we received as well, the starter decks put us up to 41% set completion. Now, we just ran 7 drafts, so let's see what our set completion is at now. 72%. So 7 drafts plus the starter decks, 72%. By the time we get done opening all of our packs, we're probably going to be at 100%, or at least very, very close. So let's take a look. And we have a lot of packs to open. But let's open the Bloomburrow first. Manifold Mouse. Pretty cool card to open. And Bloomburrow is at 82%. Okay, so, like I just said, we're at 72% set completion. We're going to crack all these packs and see where it takes us. Okay, so, what's funny, because the profile says 72%, right? Yeah, 72% set completion. Versus the Untapped.gg overlay tells me that I have 30% completion. So that's 628 cards out of the possible 2048. So maybe that's counting in like duplicates and all that. So, well, let's see where it takes us. So Untapped.gg says 30%. Let's crack some packs. That's right, that animation never gets old. I love seeing that. Okay, what do we get? Hey, Mythic Wildcard, nice. Galta, the Primal Hunger, I like that. Celestial Armor, the card that beat us in that one game. Not a fan of that card. Mossborn Hydra, very cool. Soulstone Sanctuary, Arabo, the First Fang. Very cool card for cat decks. Raise the Past. We also have a Lunar Insight. Preposterous Proportions. Creatures you control get +10/+10 and Vigilance. Mega Overrun. Then we have a rare wild card. Very nice. Let's continue. Okay, next up we have Grim Tutor. Now, bear in mind, this is a special guest, like, bonus sheet card. You can tell that because the set symbol is different. It's not the usual set symbol, like this one right here, where it's the star with the little swirl inside. This one is a star with little embellishments around the corners. So that means this card is not standard legal. Herald of Eternal Dawn. Got ourselves a Platinum Angel. Very nice. Elvish Archdruid. A rare wild card. Brass's Bounty. Anthem of Champions. Excellent card. Crystal Barricade. Curator of Destinies. Drake Hatcher. I really like the art on that card. That art is really nice. We have another rare wild card. And Alesha who laughs at fate. Very nice. Little guy. Alright. Starting with the Mythics, Chandra, Flame Shaper. You know, I kind of want to test this version of Chandra. I don't know if she's going to be better or worse than the one from All Will Be One. I think that version is better just because of the double casting static ability, but this one's pretty decent. Let's see. It's a +2, add 3 red mana, then exile 3 cards from the top of your library. Choose one, you may play that card this turn. So that's pretty decent. Then you got +1, which is create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste, and at the beginning of your end step, sacrifice this creature. So you got a little bit of Kiki-Jiki action though, going there. And then -4 is Chandra deals 8 damage, divided as you choose, among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. So she has a built-in fireball as well. So that's 3 really good abilities. I'm pretty tempted to try and build like a big red deck with her. Valkyrie's Call, very cool card. Anthem of Champions, nice. Time Stop, not too sure this card's going to see a whole lot of play, but pretty fun card. Crystal Barricade, yeah, a rare wild card. High Society Hunter. Extravagant Replication. Coma, the Coma Chameleon herself. Such an amazing card. And Kellen, the Planar Trailblazer. Hello, buddy. Alright, up next we have Ajani, Caller of the Pride. I would posit that Ajani is probably the least good planeswalker that we received in this set. Like, it might be between like him and maybe Kaido, but I think Ajani is probably the weakest out of all of them. Zimone, Paradox Sculptor, a mythic wildcard. Bloodthirsty Conqueror, now we're talking. Ashroot Animist. Soulstone Sanctuary. Curator of Destinies. High Society Hunter again. Extravagant Replication. And Seer Slicer Goblin. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, here we go. We have a mythic wildcard. Then Solemn Simulacrum. Excellent. I love Solemn Simulacrum. Draycatcher. Kaikar, Zephyr Awakener. A rare wildcard. Exemplar of Light. Angels is another deck I want to try to put together. I think Angels is good right now. Abyssal Harvester. Lathril, Blade of the Elves. Archmage of Runes. And another Exemplar of Light. Maybe they're trying to tell me something. Alright, what do we got here? Vivian Reed. I like Vivian. I kind of want to build a deck with Vivian in it. Omniscience. Raise the Past. Exemplar of Light again. Mossborn Hydra. Banner of Kinship. Scavenging Ooze. Atali. We did have one good game with Atali. Soulstone Sanctuary. And Crystal Barricade. Alright, what do we have in this set? Anthem of Champions. That might be 4 of 4. Ooh, Authority of the Consuls. Such an amazing card. Stupidly good for only 1 mana. 1,000 Year Storm. Scavenging Ooze. Rune-Scarred Demon. A rare wild card. Leyline Axe. Galta. Sylvan Scavenging. Great card. And Genesis Wave. I kind of want to build a Genesis Wave deck just for the memes. All right, show me what's next. Niv Mizzet, the Visionary. A mythic wildcard. Banner of Kinship. Galta. Kiora. 9 Lives Familiar. Kellen. Krenko. Drakuseth. And Celestial Armor. We're getting through this pack opening pretty quick. Mostly because I know what the cards are because of all the drafting I did. Okay, we got ourselves another Chandra, very cool. A Twin Flame Tyrant. Consuming Aberration. Preposterous Proportions. Elvish Archdruid. Tiny Bones. Electro Duplicate. This card looks really cool. Brass's Bounty. Zul Ashur. Lathril. Alright, what do we got here? Another 1,000-Year Storm. Pretty cool. Krenko, the Mob Boss. Coma Chameleon. Sear Slicer Goblin. A rare wild card. An Ashroot Animist. Day of Judgment. Extravagant Replication. Slag Storm. And Sylvan Scavenging. All really cool cards. Especially that Slag Storm. Alright, up next we have Herald of Eternal Dawn, a mythic wildcard. Fiend Artisan. We've got ourselves another card from the special guest list. Zulashur. Lunar Insight. Drakecatcher. Brass's Bounty. Scrawling Crawler. Preposterous Proportions. Kellen. And Archmage of Runes. Alright, what do we got here? We open with a mythic wildcard. Sire of 7 Deaths. 7/7, 7 mana, 7 keywords. Pretty cool. Runescarred Demon. Alesha, who laughs at fate. Soulstone Sanctuary. Loot. Blasphemous Edict. Raise the Past. Crystal Barricade. And Consuming Aberration. Oh, and we have another card from the special guest list. It's Condemn. Alright, what do you got here? Liliana. Awesome card. I cannot wait to build with her. Sphinx of Forgotten Lore. Awesome card. Homunculus Horde. A rare wild card. Flamewake Phoenix. Scrawling Crawler. Swift Blade Vindicator. Time Stop. Abyssal Harvester. And Alenda, Saint of Dusk. Another key card for a deck I want to build. Okay, next up. Rite of the Dragon Caller. Now that's a deck I want to build. I want to build a an Izzet Dragon Caller like control build. Like I really think this card's gonna be cool. Ajani. Quilled Great Worm. A mythic wildcard. Day of Judgment. Galta. Extravagant Replication. Zykar. Etali. And Sky Knight Squire. Sky Knight Squire is actually really good. Alright. Niv Mizzet. Nice. Ajani. Vivian Reed. And Twin Flame Tyrant. Kaido. Banner of Kinship. High Fae Trickster. Definitely going to be building with this. High Society Hunter, Genesis Wave, and a rare wild card. All right, we're getting to the bottom here. All right, what do we got? Rise of the Dark Realms. Look at that. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. That is a wild card. Rite of the Dragon Caller, again. Coma. That's got to be 4/4 right there. Krenko. Sky Knight Squire. 9 Lives Familiar. Zykar. Leyline Axe. Exemplar of Light. And Blasphemous Edict. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Twin Flame Tyrant. Zolashur. Day of Judgment. Scavenging Ooze. Homunculus Horde. Rune-Scarred Demon. Banner of Kinship. Tiny Bones. Time Stop. And Lunar Insight. Alright, then we got just 2 left, so we're going to open these one at a time. We have a Mythic Wildcard. Very cool. Last pack. Sylvan Scavenging. Okay. Now we have 14 of the golden packs to open, so we're going to crack these real quick and see what we get. I love the golden packs. I'm so glad they did this for like set completions. Doubling Season. Hell yeah. Good card. Beluna Grand Squall. Loot. Another round. Valgavoth's Lair. And Archmage's Newt. Helga, the Skittish Seer.
I hope you like
Kaido. Final Showdown. Fortune, Loyal Steed. Sharp-Eyed Rookie. And Day of Judgment. That's probably 4/4 on Day of Judgment by now. Not that anyone needs to play 4 of them. Bristly Bill, the old spine sower. Curator of Destinies. Valley Quest Caller. Electro Duplicate. Sky Knight Squire. And Brass's Bounty. Alright, up next we have the Walk-in Closet and Forgotten Cellar. Vivian Reed. Elenda, Saint of Dusk. Coiling Rebirth, great card. Castral, the Wind Crested. And then we have Roaring Furnace into Steaming Sauna. Next up is Overlord of the Mistmoors, great card. Sylvan Scavenging. Satoru, the Infiltrator. Artist Talent. Kona, the Rescue Bestie. And Genesis Wave. Final Showdown. Pest Control. Trostani, 3 Whispers. I actually really like this card. Like, for like all the really cool abilities that it offers, it's a pretty decent card. I don't think it gets enough respect. Progenitus, the big man. Celestial Armor. And Flamewake Phoenix. Ajani, Caller of the Pride. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Arabo. Valley Flamecaller. Roaring Furnace into Steaming Sauna. And Enduring Vitality. Trostani is great in messing with combat in Commander, especially when opponents attack each other. Yeah, that's super valid. It's like even if you're not involved in combat, you can still affect the combat by throwing Death Touch on something. Alright, another Pest Control. Fecund Greenshell. Celestial Armor, Doomsday Excruciator, Authority of the Consuls, very nice, and Scrawling Crawler. Season of Gathering, Toby, Scrawling Crawler again, Swiftblade Vindicator, Judith the Carnage Connoisseur, and Caretaker's Talent. Herald of Eternal Dawn. I just want to take a moment to appreciate the art on that card. That card just looks so damn beautiful. Like, especially the way the sunlight gleams through the feathers in the background. Like, that just looks so good. Helen. Time Stop. Reluctant Role Model. 9 Lives Familiar. And Ashroot Animist. Will, the Scion of Peace. Vein Ripper, great card. Enduring Curiosity. Fortune. Genesis Wave. And the High Fae Trickster. Speaking of great art, just soak that in for a moment. That is gorgeous art. Like, the color composition is amazing. Ariette of the Charmed Apple, Cursed Recording, Electro Duplicate, Elvish Archdruid, Valley Mightcaller, and Slagstorm. Love that Slagstorm. Yep, dogs are getting rowdy. Might have to take them out in a moment here. Oh, Rest in Peace. Great card. Zimone, Lathril, Azure Beastbinder, Arabo, and Authority of the Consuls. Nice. Alright, here it is. Last pack. We'll see what our set completion is after this. Territory Forge, Simulacrum Synthesizer, Meathook Massacre 2, Drag the Canal, Blasphemous Edict, and Homunculus Horde. Okay, there it is. That is all of our packs opened. We opened over 150 packs on top of all the packs that we got from the 7 drafts that we did. So with all those packs opened, let's see what our set completion is at. 98%. We have almost completely unpacked all of Foundations. I think there are even some cards in Jumpstart that need to be opened as well, though. So let's see here. So Foundations, commons, we're at 318 of 320, 100 of 101 uncommons, 57 of 60 rares, and 42 of 80 mythics. So we need to it tells us what we're missing in raw numbers on the right side over here where my mouse is. And it looks like what we're missing the most of is like probably duplicate copies of mythics. So here's what we can do is we can go to the collection and we can put some filters in. So let's go to filters and let's choose Magic Foundations. And we choose not collected and we unselect collected. That will show us what we need. Okay, so here we are. So, looks like we were missing a handful of cards here. So we got some commons, some uncommons. Surprisingly, we did not open a single Giada. But yeah, these are all the cards that we still need to unpack. And I think we can unpack some of these by doing jump starts. Yeah, there's quite a few in here that we still need to unload. And is this set bigger than normal? Yes, it is actually quite large. It is a big boy set. Let's actually hang on. I'm gonna look it up on my phone real quick and find the actual number. See how many cards are in Foundations. Let's see here. It's not showing me a definitive number right off the bat. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay. So, go into a wiki here, so bear that in mind. See, there's a set symbol. Entry level magic set designed. That's not the right information I need. Let's see, give me the numbers. The set is approximately 50% reprints and 50% new cards. Let's see. Okay, Foundations contains 292 regular cards. So that's 91 commons, 101 uncommons, 60 rares, and 20 mythic rares. So that is a bit bigger than a typical set. Let's see. And then it goes through like what all the new cards are, but I'm not about to read all of that out. That's a bit much. So let's compare that, actually. So let's compare that to like Bloomburrow, for example. How many cards are in Bloomburrow? And that should give us an idea of comparison. Okay, yeah, so Bloomburrow had 261 cards. So that's about 30 more cards than a normal set. So this was a bigger set in general. And that's good, because like we needed a nice big core set that's going to last us for 5 years. So thankfully, we got ourselves a nice big set to play with. And I'm actually glad that I did not open like 100% of this set, because now this gives me something to look forward to as I'm playing day by day. There we go. Cool. All right. So I am going to take a little break, like maybe 5-10 minutes. I got to take my dogs out to use the restroom, grab myself a drink, and then I will be back. And we are going to talk about my content plan for the future, and then maybe play a few more games. So give me a few minutes. I'll be back. Oh, okay. Grab my little headset here. Okay, I am back. Okay. Hi. Thanks for hanging out. So, I want to talk about my content plan going forward. So let's go ahead and go big head mode so you can actually see me a little bit better. There we go. Hey, how you doing? So, this set has been pretty awesome. I am loving it so far. Even just playing the drafts has been really, really fun. I've had more fun with drafts with this set than pretty much any other in a very, very long time. So I'm pretty excited to play Constructed with a lot of these cards. So, I'll just hit a button real quick. So, I want to talk about my content schedule coming up. So, in the past, I've had set my content schedule a little hectic. Either uploading pretty much whenever I wanted to, or overloading myself by trying to get like 3+ videos out every single week. And in the past, that kind of burnt me out a little bit and led to a situation where I either just went kind of crazy and uploaded whenever I wanted to, or just peeled back completely and stopped uploading for like weeks at a time. And I don't want that to happen. I want to be able to balance my work-life situation and still have time for this hobby of uploading videos. So my plan is to upload a minimum of 1 new deck tech every week. And I want to start with the starter decks. And the starter decks that we just received, and we received a lot of them. Let me show you real quick. So let's go over to the decks real quick. We just received a ton of new starter decks. So we also already have the Ancient Discovery, Crack the Case, the ones that we already did upgrades on. Oh, wait a minute. Where are they? We just received a pile of new starter decks. Did they get added to a different section? Interesting. Or did they get added here? Path of Power. Oh, okay. No, they just got added to our regular like deck section. So like here are some of them right here. Let me go through and find the ones. Okay, so like here's one right here, Cat Attack. That's a new deck that they just gave us. There's Draconic Dominance, Learn from the Land, Morbid Machinations, Undead Resurgence. And we got, what else we got here? We got a couple here that like need names. That's odd. So anyways, point I'm getting at is they gave us a pile of new decks to go through and figure out. So that's going to be like probably the first thing that I do is go through these new decks, learn what they are, and give suggestions on how to upgrade those. Once that's done, I'm going to go into my own personal brews. Now we can do that, or we can mix it up a little bit, and we can do 1 new starter deck a week and alternate between that and my own personal decks, because I want to put a few of my own personal decks out there as well. So that's a possibility. Aside from that, I want to lean a little heavier into shorts, because I do want to get my subscriber count up to 1,000 pretty quickly, so that I can start earning on this channel from advertisements. And once we do that, I think things are going to fall a little bit more into place when it comes to this channel. So what I want to do, let's go back over here, is we'll do 1 new deck tech a week, probably maybe 2 or 3 shorts per week, and at least 1 live stream on the weekends. So that'll give people in each little section of YouTube something to look forward to, because there are people that only watch shorts, there are people that only watch long form videos, but I do believe like most people watch at least some form of live streams and some form of long, so there is a little bit of overlap there. But I do want to get a structure in place so that when you guys look to this channel, you can have some measure of consistency. So I just need to work out what the best way to do that is going to be. And I think at least one long form deck tech video per week is something that I can manage between my work, my personal life, and this YouTube channel hobby. I think that is doable. So that is at least my plan for the future, at least for like the next couple months. And we're gonna see if it does well for the channel, if it's something I need to change up. We'll see. So that's my plan, at least. So I'll stop rambling now. So let's actually take a look at one of these decks and see what they gave us. So let's start with this one right here. This was called Cat Attack. So I'm going to take a look. So this looks like a white and green deck. And what kind of ideas do they have for this? So we got Lane and Vanguard, Mild-Mannered Librarian, Snakeskin Veil, Wildwood Scourge, Charming Prince, Pacifism. That's really cool art on that Pacifism. I like that. Sky Knight Squire, Gnarlid Colony, Wary Thespian, Wildborn Preserver, Anthem, Dazzling Angel, Inspiring Paladin, Felling Blow, Inspiring Call, Mossborn Hydra, Good Fortune Unicorn, Felidar Retreat, Felidar Savior, Armasar Guide, Regal Caracal, Doubling Season, and Biogenic Upgrade. So the first thing that I notice with this deck is every single card in here is a Foundations card. There's nothing from other sets. It's all Foundations all the way through. So that could be kind of cool. Like, you could absolutely just run Foundations and call it a deck. So when I go to upgrade this, I could keep it Foundations, or I could look at other sets and... Oh, shoot! I didn't even push the button. Hang on. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and remove my frame. There you go. Now you can see a little bit better. So, what I was saying here is every card in this deck is a Foundations card. Top to bottom, all Foundations. Is it the lands too? Yeah, even the lands are all Foundations cards. So this deck could totally just be a Foundations only deck, and we could move some numbers around and upgrade this within just this framework. Or I can dig into other sets and find some better cards for it. But I think that is going to be something that we look at in the future when I sit down to actually sit down and upgrade these decks. So very interesting. I like that a lot. Yeah, so we'll definitely keep our eyes open for that. And then Draconic Dominance is another deck that we just received. And so this looks like an Izzet Spells Matter kind of deck. Yeah, you got the Firebrand Archer, Balmor, Enigma Drakes here, Rite of Replication, Mocking Sprite to make your spells cheaper, Archmage to make your spells cheaper. Tolarian Terror is definitely a good card for this deck. Yeah, this is definitely a deck that we can work on upgrading. And again, it's all Foundations, right? Yeah, this is an all Foundations deck. So that's really cool. I like that they made these decks just as Foundations only cards. Very, very cool. Yeah, excellent. All right, so that is definitely something to think about. And after I get done upgrading these, I can go back and start building my own decks. Yeah, these are all the original starter decks. So I find that interesting that they didn't just put these into like the starter deck section. They were just foundations decks that they give everyone. Very cool. Okay, cool. So I have been going on for quite a while now, so I'm going to take a break, gather my bearings before I start sitting down to rebuild some decks. But you now have an idea of what I'm going to be doing for the channel in the next couple weeks. So I would say expect the first deck tech to come out on Monday. That'll give me a couple days to figure some things out, run it through the ladder for a couple hours, and find out which of these decks are actually good and which ones are kind of garbage. But you will have my full thoughts on that later. Okay, so let's go back over here. All right, cool. So that is going to be it for me today. I thank you all very much for coming in, sitting down, and watching me play some drafts and talk about Magic for a while. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and go play some games. So later for now. Take care.